Let's settle in.
Flashing blade, there's the first boundary. He only strikes at 70, but he started with a hiss and a roar here. He started with a maximum. Ronke. It's not good bowling. He disappears for another one, this time along the carpet for 4.
There she goes for a big one. It's hit the top tier.
We had 3 dot balls on the trot, and Duminy said, look, I'm going to release the valve here and fat 4.
This time he goes in a different style. Good use of the feet.
And you can't bowl there, Sunil Narayan. You're going to disappear. Fuckers demanded. Now Sunil Narayan.
Match for them. That's taken at slip. What a catch. Brendan McCullum. Brilliant reflexes. He had the slip in. Sunil Narayan there bamboozling the left-hander. JP was very good against spin, but what a sharp catch by the captain.
JP Duminy out for 21, and it's 47 for 1.
And he pitches it outside leg stump. That's not a good line. You've just seen the line. You cannot bowl there at 6. That brings up the 50. Slower ball negotiated, and it's a single off the last. 11 from the over. The power play brings 59 for 1.
Bowling from the Emirates Road end. All in readiness now. Side screen at the far end sorted. Stacked offside. McCullum in the way.
I really like that length to start from Sahal, just getting Duminy reaching for the ball. He is a nice cover driver of the ball, but if he's not quite right, there's a couple of catches in that spot.
It's a good spot for JP Duminy to be opening. I think he gives a lot as an opener to the side. Good against spin, and as this tournament progresses, we'll see a lot of captains using spin because it's getting a bit warmer. The pitches are drying up. You'll see more batting strips. That's down the leg side. It's a wide bit of movement, but wayward delivery.
That'll be a good ball to Luke Ronke at the other end, the right-hander. Bit of late swing.
Yeah. His name is Masab. Well done, Masab.
Flashing blade, there's the first boundary. It's the one we've been talking about. See if he can produce that sort of line, straight enough. And straight in the dancing too in the HBL box. It's been very subdued today. Mind you, it is the afternoon game. Wait till the sun goes down and they'll cut loose.
Will they be there the whole night, Danny?
They're contracted 2 years.
The whole day? Yep.
Indeed. Get Michael Slater down with the Bungler Bros next couple of days.
One of those rare breeds, Sohail Khan, who's got a very long run-up, or longish run-up. You see all these pacers now coming from a few yards and not wasting their breath or stamina.
That's the outside edge. Well bowled. It'll cost you 4 runs. No catcher behind the wicket besides the keeper.
It's just a little strange from Brendan McCullum because he's always aggressive. He'll always have a slip in place. And you'd want to get Ronke out as early as possible in the piece. It's a good delivery. Nice seam position, just a slight hint of seam, and that should have gone straight into the hands of the first slipper.
And often he's a wide slipper, isn't he? He's not an orthodox first slip. It's almost like there is a second slip there. We'll leave first slip vacant for the keeper. And now, cost you, big time. Dangerous Luke Ronke. Off that aggressive half century back in Sharjah. Oh, and he wants to be proactive, and he's going to get away with it. Now it ends the second. There's 14 for left arm orthodox, and Luke Ronke versus left arm in the PSL. He only strikes at 70, but he started with a hiss and a roar here. He started with a maximum. Ronke.
So it's slow, short, but this one was angled down the leg side, so Ronke just had to help it on its way. Such a power machine. Even though he doesn't have a lot of pace to work with, he'll make his own.
It's not good bowling. And disappears for another one. This time along the carpet for 4.
At that pace, you've got to hit the mark as a bowler.
Would work at the bowler's end where Ronke was running to. Would have been the first one down.
Oh yeah, it would have been out, clearly out of the crease. Direct hit, oh, miles out. And not even in the picture when that ball had missed the stumps. There she goes for a big one. It's hit the top tier. Oh, that was in the arc for the left-hander to hit that gigantic, massive 6.
And the crowd are loving it. The white kookaburra goes on a flight, and it goes first class thanks to JP Duminy. Now he liked that one. Once again, when fucker angles onto leg stump, he goes. And he only got away with that because it was a
Wonderful timing from Duminy. We've had 3 overs here. It's 32 without loss. Your shirts on. Yes, a Shah. It's the 1 over from Sohail, and time for some wrist spin.
Yeah, it's just too fast for my liking. He goes a bit flatter in limited overs cricket. That's why he's not an automatic selection for Pakistan. They prefer Shadab Khan to Yasser in T20 cricket. He's accurate all right, but he's not a big turner of the ball, so he's got to just vary more a bit. Just look for a bit of flight and the wrong guns. That one turned.
Yeah, excites him, doesn't it? Knowing that the ball will turn. He'll be bowling a wrong and soon. Head and shoulders, move for $1 million. It's been very popular, hasn't it, Danny? With the fans.
Yes, not so with me, but yeah. Right up there with the fans. Now we had 3 dot balls on the trot, and Duminy said, look, I'm going to release the valve here and fat 4.
Batted. Good end by Yasir Shah, but some sublime batting from JP Duminy. 40 for no loss.
Sun's starting to set here. It's 5:40 local time. And Brendan McCullum just sorting out the field with a change of bowling. So McCullum's going back to a bit more tried and tested class act. That is Sunil Narayan. 50-50, says Winviz. Sitting on the fence. Here's Sunil. And you can't bowl there, Sunil Narayan. You're going to disappear. Fuck is demanded. Let's hit the top of off, please, gentlemen. And you, the message to you, out the way. Honestly. Again, too short. Protection this time.
It was well read by Ronke. Good position to play the pull shot because he plays spin better. About reading Sunil Narayan off his palm, because if you can't, then you'll have problems. Well anticipated by McCullum.
Oh, in the air, and he put himself there, McCullum. Almost paid off. 5 done, 48 for 1 here.
Well, the scoring is at a run rate of approaching 10, and the required rate is 7. So the Islamabad United have got off to the start they wanted. So the required run rate is very sustainable at 7.7. The run rate's just below 10.
Imran Khan Jr. playing his first game in this PSL, and he's got a couple of slow ones. He goes from slow to slower to his slowest, so it'll be pace off the ball as we've ever seen it.
We saw him last year, didn't we, with that wide variety of slower deliveries. The ball hardly gets there. Three men behind square on that offside, indicating, there we are, just on square, and 2 behind, indicating that the line's going to be sort of off stump, pushing across the right armour, and he pitches it outside leg stump. That's not a good line. You've just seen the line. You cannot bowl there at 6. That brings up the 50.
He's being fed there, absolutely fed to a string. That's these last innings. That's what the opposition did wrong, and Lahore are just helping him out. No fine leg. That man's up, and you bowl on the hip. Just a shovel. 6. Easy as that.
There you are, Wilco. The first slow one really never arrived. Imran Khan Jr. Luke Ronke 71.1 in the power play attacking shot percentage. Sunil Narayan 81.2. Another slow one, and it's been pulled away just over mid-wicket, but look at the pace, how slowly the ball comes out.
Yeah, out of the back of the hand is a really slow ball. It really does slow it up, and it'll balloon bounce off and tennis ball bounce, sit up.
slower ball negotiated, and it's a single off the last. 11 from the over. The power play brings 59 for 1.